The Queen is enjoying a resurgence in the monarchy after the birth of Prince Louis and the weddings grandson Prince Harry to Meghan Markle and granddaughter Princess Eugenie to Jack Brooksbank last year.
As Meghan Markle and Prince Harry prepare to welcome the arrival of their first child, 2019 is shaping up to be another good year for the royal family.
But 28 years ago in 1992, things could not be more different. Her Majesty dropped a royal bombshell when she delivered her Annus Horribilis speech on November 24, sending reverberations around the world.
How the Queen narrowly averted a wedding day disaster. The Queen's secret trick to manage hectic royal tour demands revealed. Speaking on the 40th anniversary of her succession at Guildhall, the Queen said the year had been her Annus Horribilis, of Latin phrase meaning horrible year. She said, "1992 is not a year on which I shall look back with undiluted pleasure. In the words of one of my more sympathetic correspondents, it has turned out to be an Annus Horribilis." But why was 1992 such an awful year for the Queen? Read more. Revealed, the moment Princess Diana decided to fight back against Prince Charles, the year got off to an embarrassing start in the first month of January. The Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson, was pictured on holiday with Texan multimillionaire Steve Wyatt while still married to Prince Andrew.
Just 2 months later, Buckingham Palace announced the Duke and Duchess of York had split up.
But further embarrassment followed in August when Fergie was caught sucking the toes of Texan millionaire Steve Wyatt while sunbathing in France.
Read more. Princess Diana bombshell, how Prince William turned on his mother in fury and rage. Prince Charles's shock rant revealed, "I'm getting sick of my face. Royal family are bedrock in an uncertain world," says Stephen Pollard in 1992. The Queen's only daughter Princess Anne finalized her quickie divorce to first husband Captain Mark Phillips.
Anne and Mark had been estranged for some time and had been seeing other people, adding to the scandal.
But this was nothing compared to the public split between the heir to the throne Prince Charles and Princess Diana.
Read more. Royal rift, how Prince Edward thrives while Charles and Andrew suffer. Prince Charles's affair with Camilla, Princess Diana's eating disorders and suicide attempts were all laid bare in Andrew Morton's Diana, Her True Story.
The authorized biography was hugely embarrassing for the royal family and made clear that marriage between Charles and Diana was largely a sham.
They would go on to announce their separation, divorcing in 1996. The devastating fire at Windsor Castle on November 20 rounded up a terrible year for the Queen. Starting in Queen Victoria's private chapel, the blaze quickly spread to St. George's Hall next door, where it soon raged out of control. Hundreds of firefighters struggled to contain the fire, which engulfed 115 rooms of the royal residence in total.
The flames were finally extinguished after 15 hours, by which time the interiors were largely turned to ashes.
Although many antiques were saved, a rosewood sideboard and large painting by Sir William Beechey were destroyed.
The Queen was said to favor the 900-year-old residence, so was particularly upset.
A massive 5-year restoration project costing £37 million, but not funded by the taxpayer, was rolled out to return it to its former glory.